This is so true. Watch this.
How did Moses and Jesus fast for 40 days without food? Did they feel weak? Did they fall from exhaustion? The answer will surprise you. Here's the thing. They weren't just surviving, they were being sustained by something far greater. The secret behind fasting is a supernatural strength. You ever notice how you fast for just 24 to 72 hours? Or even when you go 6 to 8 hours without eating? You feel sharper, you feel clearer, you feel like you almost tapped into something bigger than yourself. That's because fasting doesn't just affect the human body. It awakens the spirit. When Jesus fasted, when Moses fasted, when all the prophets fasted, they did so before a mission, before receiving something greater. Every major move of God in the Bible was preceded by fasting. Moses fasted before receiving the 10 Commandments. Elijah fasted before encountering God. Daniel fasted before receiving visions, and Jesus himself fasted before beginning his ministry. Because fasting isn't just about starving, it's about true spiritual alignment. The Holy Spirit preserves those who fast in faith. That's why monks can live in mountains, isolated, with barely anything to eat, sometimes just a piece of bread, and survive and still be strong. Jesus himself wasn't weak after 40 days, and he had a human body just like us. He was even stronger. But fasting isn't just about food. It's about self-denial. It's telling your flesh, you are not in control. My spirit is. Christians fast during Lent by cutting out meat, dairy, poultry. Not because food is evil, but that fasting weakens the fleshly desires. And in return, it strengthens the spirit. And it's why Jesus said, man shall not live on bread alone, but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God. When you cut out food and toxic habits, you begin to realign with your mission. God's voice suddenly becomes clearer. And that's why even non-religious people who fast gain insight. Their senses all become so heightened. Now imagine when you fast and pray. What does that truly do? That combination is the most powerful combination you can ever do. Proven by prophets, proven by Jesus himself.
Yep. Fasting totally works, and don't let anyone tell you it doesn't. Listen, if you like Jesus content, subscribe for more.